My first feeling is this is an emotional response to the building we see behind us. I feel that many people in town would like to see it remain and reopen as a place of entertainment.
We've had lots and lots of people stop and chat, and we've got loads of signatures on our petition today. We've had three or four councillors here, we've had the Mayor of Ringwood here today, and we've had a great deal of support. Of course, the idea is that we try and rescue this old building that you see behind me here, which was built in 1868 as the original Corn Exchange. The Corn Exchange became the Law Courts, and eventually they added a cinema building to the back of it in 1914. It has had a number of different guises over the years. It became the Regal Cinema, but it closed, I'm not quite sure when it closed, in the 50s or 60s I think, and it became a shopping arcade, and it's been about half a dozen different nightclubs. There was a squash club upstairs and an Italian restaurant in the cellar.
I think it would be a fantastic facility for all ages for Ringwood Town. There's been many examples of such historical buildings being regenerated and brought back to life and are proving a fantastic success. And I believe that we have a really good chance for this building to be saved, and there's many people who are supporting this venture. I think there's a chance we can do this, and wouldn't it be amazing for this to be actually opening in Ringwood? It would be just an amazing story for Ringwood, and it would be very successful. It would rejuvenate this part of the town, being the marketplace, which has sometimes suffered over the years, and it would be a dream come true.
There are hurdles to be got over. At this very moment in time, I believe some of those hurdles have been surmounted. The owners of the property, which are key of course, are in a mood perhaps in this economic climate now to discuss in realistic terms the sale of it. Now that's an advance on before because it's always been unrealistic.
I think it would help both venues if we work together. And I get loads and loads of phone calls and emails on a daily basis from a lot of people who want to put something on at the Tivoli. And I'm already pretty well fully booked for this year, and next year's getting pretty full up too.
Yeah. I mean, we would like to think that this could become a similar sort of venue to yours.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Part of the whole thing with the venue is the experience that the audience have.
And we've got such a great location here.
It's in the heart of the town. I was a trustee of the region in Christchurch for a few years, and that's when we built that up. It's so popular now. Some shows were fully booked and things like that. We would show films probably a lot cheaper than the Odeon, because when you go and see like James Bond at the Odeon, you have to pay a surcharge, and it can be £9–10, where places like the Regent will only charge, might be about a couple of weeks old, a week older, would only charge £5.50, £6. There's not really many cinemas around in the forest at all. The nearest are Southampton, Christchurch, Wimborne or Salisbury. These places are busy.
We see the possibility of using the two separate areas, the upper and the lower floor, one becoming theatre/cinema. It'll be a theatre with fixed auditorium seats, 400 to 500 seats we'd like to think, and it will also show films using the latest digital equipment. We'll have surround sound, and it will be a modern cinema, but it will look and feel like a 1940s cinema when you go in it. We want to return it to its original Art Deco style, so it will give you that feeling of stepping back in time. And we'd like to think that Ringwood is worthy of having such a cinema and such a theatre in the town centre here. It will help to revitalise the whole town centre. The shops will benefit from it. The pub next door, Marston's original White Hart pub. It'll be a big boost for the whole town, and we think it's quite achievable as long as we can rescue it from the developers before they manage to flatten it. Their idea is to flatten the whole cinema building. They might keep the facade, which was the town hall.
All the years before now, there have been, to my knowledge, 3 attempts at raising the cinema back here since it closed as a cinema. This may be the 4th attempt. And I think the time is now is as likely as ever to get it done, because if it's not done now, it'll go, it'll just go, and we'll see this building transformed into something else which is not a place of entertainment. Here's an opportunity to push it forward if we can get some parties on board.
I'd like to see the cinema back, something for the youth. Bring the theatre back, something like the Tivoli, just something for the community.
And the idea of linking the Furlong shopping centre through to the marketplace actually is quite a good idea. It would help to revitalise the marketplace, but not at the expense of losing this wonderful facility that we've got here, or potentially anyway. So we've got big plans, we think they're possible, and watch this space, see how it goes.